Hello Monster Jam fans, and welcome back to another Monster Jam Most video. Today we're going to check out the brand new Case D assortment for Hot Wheels monster trucks in 2020. Well, welcome back everyone to another Hot Wheels review video. This is not something I've been doing a lot lately because I had a few Spin Master things to review, but now we're kind of back in that patch where I don't have anything for review just yet. I hopefully will have something for you guys, or a couple things for you guys to see on this channel in the coming week or so. But for right now, I still have these new things kind of sitting around my room, needing to get unboxed and reviewed. So I figured I would do it today and get these out of the way. And I want to thank Tyler Ramirez, Salvage One Customs, as usual, for helping me get this assortment. He actually sent me all of these, plus the Hotwiler, which I actually found out that I already have. I'm sorry, Tyler actually reported that wrong to you. I didn't need this one, but I'll use it for a custom or something. But anyway, he sent me this, plus these, and then the SpongeBob trucks, which I will be reviewing later this week as well. But today is the Case D assortment. These are the 3 new trucks in this assortment. Everything else has been repeated throughout last year or 2018. So let's check out the actual assortment. We have a brand new look for Megarex, 5-alarm with the classic paint job that it already had before, a new Donkey Kong, Shark Reek with the 124 scale flame decal wrap, and then we have Moto Saurus, same exact one that we received in 2019, Hot Wheels Police, same one as well, same Hotwiler, and Sriracha, yet again, for some reason, I guess that's just not selling well, so they're tossing it into almost every single case. That is one of the biggest peg warmers, actually, in my stores. So Sriracha making a sad return back to Hot Wheels monster trucks. Out of all of these, I really don't know which one is my least favorite, so I guess we'll just start from the left, going to the right, because I think Donkey Kong is the most important, but I'll save that for later. I have a huge rant about it. But here is the Megarex, the brand new paint for Megarex. And it is kind of a chrome, I guess, robotic style Megarex. This is probably one of the I want to say it's maybe the 6th or 7th style Megarex that we received from Hot Wheels monster trucks as far as decals go. So we're going to unbox this real quick. Here we go. And here it is. Here are the stats. Same thing, I believe, as usual. Yeah, same stats. So you can pause and read them if you want to. But there's the Megarex, part of the Tinted Wheel series, number 4 of 5. I believe we have now completed the Tinted Wheel series after this truck is released. So 4 of 5, I think they actually released number 5 before number 4. So they're kind of going out of order. And there's the render of Megarex right there. So Megarex, pretty interesting looking truck here. We have a pretty decent, I would actually give them credit for this, a pretty decent chrome paint job on the actual truck. It's not, mirror chrome, but it is a very strong chrome, something that they really haven't done in the past. Neither diecast company has been able to do this style chrome, but it's not the pure chrome. I'm hoping that one of the diecast companies will eventually be able to do the pure chrome on the bodies, but here is the stylized chrome, kind of a duller style, but it is effective in what it's trying to do. You can see these robotic things all across the truck. I'm not sure what exactly it is, but it's there on the side. You can see it has a blue windshield. Hard to see it because it's dark, but there's a blue plastic insert for the windshield right there. And then it has the tail, which is kind of a disappointment because since they did a chrome look on this truck, and if this tail would release for me, maybe they stopped doing that. Okay, it looks like the tail no longer comes off of the truck. That is something to be aware of. I almost broke it. So the chrome on the tail is not as shiny as this chrome, so I think it's just a standard gray insert. And that's a new thing, so that the tail has been locked in. I guess they decided to not do that anymore, maybe child safety. But here's the truck. See the orange stripes along the front, the roof, the tailgate. And nowhere on this truck, I believe, it says Megarex. That might say Megarex right there. No, it says something like Wolf X or something. I have no idea what it means. But there's Megarex. You can see a yellow roll cage, charcoal chrome kind of rims, not chrome, but charcoal colored. And then solid blue tires for the Tinted Wheels series for the Megarex. So Megarex, pretty interesting looking truck. Not my favorite though. And it comes with a green recrushable car, or I think it's crushable car. And then the insert here, number 28 of 75. Pretty interesting. We're getting kind of farther down the year with Hot Wheels. But there only has been about, I want to say 15 or so new trucks this year out of 75 so far, or not 75 so far, but so far released out of all the assortments, there's only like 15 or so new trucks, which is pretty interesting. And then next up we have the Shark Reek, which is again a 124 scale, now in 164 scale style, similar to Milk Monster, which started off in 124 scale and is now in 164 scale. I hope that they also make Ringmaster, which is my favorite 124 scale that they've produced so far. But here's Shark Reek, part of the brand new Hot Wheels Flame series. I don't think I've seen this one yet. Number 1 of 5, and it is 31 of 75. And the same stats as normal Shark Reek right here, so you can pause if you want to read them. Here we go. And here is the Shark Reek. So another new style truck, not really exciting because it has been released in 124 scale, but it is cool to see it in the 164 scale line. Not my favorite though, it's kind of a plain paint job. We have a white insert for the teeth, a gray insert for the eyeball kind of area, and a blue windshield on here with these orange rims, black tires, and black roll cage. The Donkey Kong, the most famous one I think of this entire case, is actually called Super Mario Donkey Kong, part of the Mario Nintendo contract that Mattel has. And I'm very interested to see what else they produce in 164 scale, because these are really weird looking the way they did them. And here are the stats. Actually, we'll read these ones. The name is Donkey Kong, the truck type is character, the strength is going bananas, the crash check is barrel over, and the motivation is to be the king of the jungle. And you can see it kind of has this Mario style background for this part. So, the Super Mario Donkey Kong number 30 of 75, unboxing right now. And here it is. Wow, this is something to see. So the reason I'm so kind of apprehensive about this truck is because back when we were discussing with the design team of Hot Wheels for Hot Wheels Monster Jam about the Stinger 4x4, which had the 3D tail back when Stinger Unleashed wasn't a thing yet, we asked them if they planned to produce that one, and they told us no because it was squishy. And now looking back at their line a couple years later, well, this is pretty squishy. I mean, I really don't want them to produce Stinger 4x4 anyway because it would have been wrong, but this is squishy. I mean, this is exactly what they defined as squishy, and I would consider this to be squishy. Also completely lazy. I will be posting my Case B review at some point soon, which if you guys watch it, you'll see how much I rant on the Camaro, because equally, these two are terrible. These are just completely lazy swaps from a Hot Wheels car into a monster truck. They didn't even decide to lower the windshield post to bring this truck down on the chassis. They basically just took the Hot Wheels car and put it onto a Hot Wheels Monster Trucks chassis. Absolutely lazy, but again, I'm going to save that part of the rant for my next video, which is hopefully will be the Case B video. So look for that because I will be talking about that in my video. But this is another case of laziness as far as converting goes. They could have definitely sized this thing up. They could have lowered it a little more. I mean, it's not that bad, but yeah, the front grille, if they had put it over this part here on the bars on the chassis, it would have fit perfectly and been able to be lowered down. But everything here looks really, squishy. That's exactly what it is. It just looks really odd. And I don't know if this character car is that nice. I mean, I've seen the real one, and it's exactly the same as this, besides the fact that it's missing the license plate on the front. Kind of poor detail, because that is actually pretty cool. But anyway, they basically just took the car, cut out the front grille and the rendering, and then put it onto a chassis and said, here's Donkey Kong. So I prefer, and I didn't say this yet, but I do prefer the original Monster Jam Donkey Kong, which also wasn't accurate to the real truck in many ways, but still much better than this little squishy car on a Hot Wheels Monster Trucks chassis. Lazy move, but anyway, here is the truck. I'm sorry about the ranting, I just can't hold it back. So you can see the front here has these lights in the mouth, these kind of strange looking fenders, a little bit of the mouth I'm assuming right there. The paint job in brown, it looks like to me these are two separate colors. So they put this beige paint, this is paint here, then they put a DIJ print, which is basically just printing over the kind of beige color. So that's why you have grainy color in the brown here. And then you see the casting splits. You can see the beige paint behind it splits into a actual metallic paint cab and roof in the back part here. So that's actual paint on this part, but this part, this brown here, is not paint. So I'm not quite sure why they didn't just decide to combine these two castings together and print one side and not paint the other, but who knows. You can see the windshield right there, kind of a dark gray, kind of wraps around the entire front. Very reminiscent of the original Donkey Kong right there. And then we have a back window. Pretty cool though, I like the back window. And then they have the barrel, which is part of the actual character car as well. It looks like it's actually split into two pieces. I'm not sure if it opens or not. I don't think it will. It looks Kind of weird though, but anyway, you can see the seam there in the barrel. Tail lights, Donkey Kong logo, and then this side, same thing. And then the front has the headlights again, and here's the roof, the nose kind of area, the top fin, I guess. I'm not sure why that's there. And the red rims. So that's the Donkey Kong. Again, just another case of kind of things I don't agree with when Hot Wheels does something, but I want to hear you guys' opinions about these trucks anyway. And again, thank you to Tyler for doing this for me. I really couldn't have done this review without you. My stores have not been getting much new stuff lately, so I have been depending on Tyler a lot for these reviews. So thank you again, Tyler. And again, I want you guys to comment below. Tell me what you guys think about these new Hot Wheels monster trucks and how you think Mattel is doing with their own line and their new products. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching again. This is Rhino Monster OCD signing out.